Hey guys, it's GPH Plays here once again, back with another episode of this The 7 Deadly Sins Idol Adventure. So our topic for today is about this gold and hero XP dungeon and what are the best heroes to use here. So before we proceed in challenging this game mode, we need first to determine the skills of this enemy. And if you will check here, this is a dexterity type enemy. We have an icon here of a dexterity type enemy. And by checking here the skills, we have here the special skill called Arcanum Injection, in which upon being hit, there is a 10% chance to get free to self for 1 second. And this flee, it increases movement speed by 350%. The next skill that would be the special skill called Terran Glory, and it grants a DOT immunity to self. So this immunity, or DOT immunity, it is immune to petrify, shock, acid, bleed, and also burn. And then we have here the Evasion Instinct. Every 3 seconds, it gains some evasion buff that increases evasion by 3%. And finally, the special skill called Sudden Defense. Upon being hit, there is a 10% chance to grant a Veil level 2 to self for 3 seconds, and this Veil absorbs damage equal to 10% of the caster's HP. So these are the skills of the Golden Gora, or the Goblin. So I am already at difficulty level 65, and let's enter this dungeon. So these are currently the best heroes to use. So there are two options here. So we have here the unit Wind Height. So this Wind Height, you can also replace this Wind Height with another unit, and that would be a debuffer unit. If we will check here, that is this one. This would be Gila. So you can either use one of the two. So going back, these are currently the best heroes that I use. So number one, we have here Tavern Master Meliodas. So actually, if you will check here the skills of Meliodas, upon landing a critical hit, it deals the damage equal to 175 or 170% of attack to the target. And this attack is quite simple. We need here some crit hit damage or crit hit rate. And then next, we have here the 1000 Divine Touch. It deals damage equal to 727 attack to all enemies within 2 meters of the initial target, and this is an AoE, and the final damage is increased by 60% against Dex attribute targets. So this is the best skill for this unit. And then next, number two, our next hero, that would be Bellion. So this Bellion, if you will check here the special skill Lightning Blade, it deals damage equal to 125% of attack to the target every 5 seconds, and we have here the final damage is increased to 70% against dexterity type targets. And next, that would be the ultimate move, Death Burn. It deals damage equal to 718% of attack to all enemies within 3 meters of self, and can remove buffs from the target upon successful attack. And this is the best skill for him because we have here a 3-meter AoE at the 718% of attack. Next, that would be Wind Height, of course. So if we will check your Wind Height, upon landing a critical hit, it deals damage equal to 89% of attack to the target, and the final damage is increased by 30% against dexterity type attributes. Actually, this is quite low, but the advantage of Wind Height is that this hero is a long range. So that is the main advantage. While Gila is a short range. Of course, Gila is a vitality debuffer. Next, that would be the Blackout Arrow, in which we are only talking here with the 689 of attack to all enemies within 1.5 meter of the initial target. And let's ignore this bleed. This bleed does not affect the enemy. So this is the disadvantage of Wind Height in comparison with that Gila. Okay, because of this bleed. This bleed does not affect the enemy or the goblin. And next, that would be the Purge of Saratras or Purge Saratras. If you will check here the skill, okay, we have here the normal skill. This normal skill is quite decent. We have here 100% of attack to the target. That's why this hero is quite nice to use. And then we have here the special skill. So upon landing a critical hit, deal damage equal to 150% of attack to all enemies. And this is quite huge already, guys, within 2 meters of the initial target, and grants level 5 swiftness to self for 3 seconds upon successful attack, and it can restore energy if this skill defeats an enemy. So most of the time we can defeat enemy because these goblins here are quite easy to defeat. So by defeating one goblin, we can restore here an energy. And we have here also some swiftness. It increases the attack speed by 10%. And then next, that would be the Lightning God Sword. It deals damage equal to 813 of attack to all enemies. Take note, we have here a very huge area that is 2 meters by 6 meters in front of self. So this is the best skill for him. And also, we have here some decent skill also that restores some energy if ever we kill a goblin. Our next hero, that would be Milascula of Faith. So if you will check here, Emila's School of Faith, let's just ignore this restoration of HP because those goblins does not attack our units. Next, that would be the special skill called Dark Doom. So it grants a level 5 a spike to vitality type attribute allies, and this increases the crit damage by 30%. And this is quite a very nice, guys. And then we have here a Gloom Cocoon, in which it deals a damage equal to 721% of attack to the target, and this is a single target. And also it grants a concentration to allies for 10 seconds upon successful attack, and this is a very, very nice skill that increases the final accuracy of all of our vitality type units. And next, our next hero, that would be Knight of Danford Liz. So this Liz, if you will check here the special skill, upon landing a critical hit, it deals damage equal to 133% of attack to the target, and this is single target, guys. But it buffs level 5 Sever to vitality type attribute allies for 3 seconds upon successful attack, and this increases the crit hit chance by 20%. So this is why I really love to use this unit together with vitality type units. And also we have here the ultimate move called Last Attack, in which it deals damage equal to 627% of attack to the target and decreases allies cooldowns by 2 seconds upon successful attack. Although this unit is only a single target, but we have here a decrease in cooldown, and also we have here an increase in crit chance. So that is why I really love to use this hero. And this unit is only at 0 stars because I am playing here as a free-to-play. Next, we have here Swordsman Nanashi. So if you will check your Swordsman Nanashi, we have here a very decent normal skill that has 105% attack to the target. And then we have here the Thunderclap, in which it grants a level 5 swiftness to self, and this is a self buff in which it increases the attack speed by 10%. And this is already okay, guys, with a cooldown of 5 seconds. And finally, we have here the Leaf Slash. So I think this is the best skill for him, in which it deals damage equal to 820% of attack to the target, and it restores a 30 energy if this skill defeats an enemy. So we have here a 30 energy, guys, and we have here 820% of attack. So most probably, this hero can defeat an enemy most of the time. And it can restore 30 energy. So that is why this unit is very decent to use also on this game mode. Next, that would be a Monspit of Reticence. So if you will check here the special skill called Blackfire, upon landing a critical hit, it deals damage equal to 96% of attack to all enemies within 2 meters of the initial target, and can restore also energy upon successful attack. And this is quite a very, very nice skill because we have no cooldown here. And next, we have here the ultimate move called Hell's Phoenix, and this is a very nice skill. It deals damage equal to 685% of attack to all enemies in a very, very huge area. That is a 3 meters by 11 meter area in front of self, and inflicts a target hit with Hellblaze for 10 seconds upon successful attack, and it decreases crit resistance by 18%, also crit defense by 32%, which is very, very huge, and it deals damage equal to 50% of attack every 1 second. So we have here also some decent attack speed that is 112. So that is why I really love this unit, guys. And then, of course, alternative to this with height, we have here also some unit that is Gila. So if we will check here Gila, guys, what I like about this Gila, even though this Gila is a melee type unit, we have here some decent attack speed that is 121. So that is why Gila is also a best option to replace that wind height. And if you will check here, we have here some decrease in final defense. But of course, this special skill is only for a single target. And then we have here some Chain Explosion, which is the ultimate move. Of course, a 655% attack to all enemies within a 2 meter area of the initial target. And of course, we have here Burn. So this burn does not affect the enemy unit. So guys, this is currently my formation here, and you have the option to use your own formation. And the camera I put here at this Bellion. So if you will check here the ultimate move order, my first skill here is on Bellion. Next, that would be Emila's School of Faith. And then we have here Moonspet. So if you have a higher star Moonspet, I would suggest to put Moonspet on number 2. So since my Moonspet is at 0 stars, I need to buff accuracy first before this hero to cast a skill. Then next, that would be Liz. And then we have your Swordsman Nanashi. So the first 4 units should attack or cast skills first before this Nanashi cast its skill, because most probably the enemy have a very low HP. That's the time for this Nanashi to last hit that enemy. And then we have here some skills also. We have here a huge AoE that is 813% of attack to all enemies. And then we have here divine cuts, and finally last, that would be the blackout arrow, in which we don't really need this bleed here. So okay, this is level 70 or level 69 already, guys. So let's challenge this. I hope we can defeat this. Okay, so take a look at that. Okay, let's check here the damage statistics. And if you will check here, it is Melascula of Faith, who is dealing damage, or much damage, followed by, okay, we got here Rebellion. Oh, it's Meliodas. Wow. Okay, nice. Okay, so this is already a difficulty 71, guys. Let's try this. The same setup, the same heroes, and the same ultimate move order. Okay, let's try this. I hope we can defeat this, guys. I am hoping I can defeat this. My God. Let's check here the damage statistics. Okay, still Bellion, who is dealing intense damage, followed by Melascula of Faith. Oh my God. Looks like I could not defeat this, guys. I could not defeat this. Oh my God. We have some very, very far units here. Oh, that was too close. So guys, maybe a few upgrades, I can defeat this level 71. So thank you for watching, and see you again on my next videos. Bye-bye.